What's up, guys? I wanted to take some time in this video just kind of as an informational thing for any of you guys out there that might be thinking about starting a gun channel or just getting started. And basically what I wanted to do is talk to you about the YouTube gun policy as well as some of the struggles that you're going to face with them. And the reason that I'm doing this video is basically because I have been inspired by YouTube to do this video because of the struggles that I've had with them lately. I'm sure if any of you guys out there that have been a follower of my channel for a while know, YouTube is a constant battle. There's times that YouTube, which they never really make any sense when it comes to the way that they look at their policies or even the way that they enforce their policies. And I'll be honest with you, lately, I don't even think their own reviewers even read the policies that they are supposed to be responsible for. And the reason that I bring this up is because several times lately in videos that I've done, they've been demonetized right off of the bat. In fact, I've had several videos that I've uploaded at the time of recording this that I've had to delete, and I've gone through and re-edited and tried to rework these videos to try to figure out exactly what it is that YouTube does not like. As most of you all know, in the gun-tuber world, these videos cost money to make. You know, there's money for ammunition, the gear, unless you're one of these big channels to where people just send you stuff. People that do this type of work, that are making video content on guns and gun-related stuff, it's the people that do it because it's something they enjoy being involved in. And that's why I do it. You know, I like shooting, I like guns, the shooting sports and things like that. But these videos cost money. And one of the things that a lot of folks do is they try to basically break even. In fact, most gun tubers, if that's all they can do is break even, that's what they're going to continue to do because that's why they enjoy the sport. It's just a way of enjoying it. It's a way of bringing content and just having fun. And that's what YouTube was originally founded to be. I've been on the platform long enough that I can remember the major hit that happened years ago called Adpocalypse or whatever. And that's when things drastically changed. Okay, it changed for particularly the gun channels, but everybody in general. Anytime that you post any kind of content, it seems that if it goes against the ideology of somebody at Google or YouTube, you're going to have problems with them. That's just all there is to it. There's things that are allowed on the platform that are completely morally reprehensible, but at the same time, simple sports, outdoor sports activities that many millions of Americans engage in, as well as millions more people from around the world, is not allowed on the platform or is highly restricted on the platform just because people at Google and at YouTube, a few folks there, don't like it. And that is unfortunate. And when you go through and make any kind of video content, there's no guarantee of what's going to happen. And unfortunately, with the influence that Google has over the internet, it is hard to get any kind of a major platform challenge to them. And I know that there's a lot of platforms that are coming up, Rumble, for example, that are more free speech friendly, firearms friendly, and things like that. And yes, my channel is over on that platform. In fact, there's videos over there that are not on YouTube, and some of the videos over there that are, there's differences in them simply because I cannot do some things on YouTube that I can do over there. Now, what I want to do is take a little bit of a look at some of the policies that YouTube has published. These are their most recent published policies as of June 2024. And we're going to jump over to their website because I've literally sat down with my video, read through these policies, I don't know how many times, and have gone through my videos and tried to figure out what it is in my videos that could potentially, I guess you could say, get my videos limited, demonetized, things like that. And for those of you guys that don't know, there's 3 levels of monetization. There's fully monetized with ads, there's limited to no ads, and then there's no ads whatsoever, basically 3 tiers of it. If you get limited on your video, your ad revenue is gone. You're not going to do anything. Plus, YouTube is in the business of making money. And if they limit the ads on a video, that video is put in a box. It is not going to be shown. It's not going to be recommended or anything like that. So that is one of the reasons why people try to do what they can to have their videos monetized. And outside of basically followers of the channel, people that are regular viewers of the channel, those limited videos do not get sent to people. I've literally had it in my analytics where I've had videos demonetized that have been online, been working fine for years in many cases, and they would demonetize them. After a time period, I would appeal that demonetization, and in some cases, I would get it remonetized. You can literally see that in the analytics of your videos. You can see the change as far as how the recommendations are and everything else. So it is something that does exist. Let's go ahead and look at what I'm talking about when it comes to their policies. What we have in front of us is the YouTube published policies on firearms. Okay, this is a policy details, firearms related content. This content can earn ad revenue, and let's just read through this. Non or semi-automatic unmodified guns shown in a safe environment like a shooting range or a clear open area so as not to endanger bystanders or property owned by others. Firearms and paintball gun assembly and disassembly for the purposes of repair and maintenance. Responsible use of airsoft on ball, and look at this, ball bullet. It says BB. Okay, sure, whatever. I think they need to have their interns do some more research into firearms, maybe do a Google search on some of this stuff before they actually write their policies. Some examples of content that also fall into this category: discussions in gun legislation or the issue of gun control. Gun reviews and demonstrations. Now, this is the key here. A lot of folks, most of my videos, this is what they are: gun reviews and demonstrations. Okay, that is what a lot of people do. A lot of gun tubers do. Current or content featuring optics, scopes, and silencers. Okay, prop guns where when not used to harm a person or property. And YouTube even goes on to define some of these things. You can see here, as far as the definitions, safe environment refers to like a gun range, a place made for firearms, basically. And just all of these things here that they do, that they outline. Here are what we see here. These are the limited ad revenue videos. Use of guns outside of a controlled environment. Use of airsoft, ball, BB guns against others without protective gear, and so on. And these are then videos that can't be monetized. And there's a lot of controversy, a lot of back and forth between these, and a lot of overlap. Basically, a lot of these policies, there are some vagueness to them. You can't show the installation of accessories and things like that. Content that fall into this category, guides as to have to add bump stocks to a firearm, and just all this stuff here. This is stuff that they say they don't want on the platform. It mentions sights and things here. Thermals, you can forget it. That's just the reality of it anymore with thermals. They're not going to allow you really to post anything with thermals. I've unfortunately found that out as well. Again, that is something that they have changed in recent years, or I should say probably just in the last couple of years. And it just makes it that much harder to know what is going to happen. It makes it that much harder to know which way you should go with videos, and it just makes it a struggle at times to do this type of content. If you are someone that's thinking about making gun videos, if you are someone that is getting frustrated, just know that you're not the only one out there. If you enjoy the sport, you're probably going to do it anyways. You may not be able to do a lot of the things that you would like to do with it, and that's understandable. That's exactly my whole channel too. There's a lot of other things that I would like to do, that I would like to make videos on, that I know just in recent times, as far as what they have published, that I just cannot do. But we keep going. We do other things. There's other platforms that I have content on, just like I mentioned, Rumble, that I don't do on YouTube. You know, I'm working on building my Rumble channel up because of that very thing. I want to be able to do some of this other content, some of this other types of content on firearms, but I cannot do it on YouTube. And anymore, it's getting harder and harder to know what you can do on YouTube and what you cannot do on YouTube. As far as supporting the channel, fortunately, with as long as I've been here, I am in the partnership program, and I hope to remain, you know, just depending on how they do things. Because I'll just tell you guys, I've had YouTube in the past. They've gone back to videos that have been posted for years in many cases, and I've had channel strikes over videos. Literally, I had one, I think it had been up for like 5 or 6 years, and they went back, made a policy change, and then boom, they hit that video, gave me a channel strike. And that's just the reality of how things are. You know, and I hope that we get to a point with the internet, with a lot of these platforms, that there are viable alternatives to what we see, you know, with YouTube, with Google, with a lot of these platforms, these big tech platforms, where they just basically, if you don't have a, well, left-wing ideology, a liberal ideology, whatever it is, an anti-gun or a woke ideology, they just don't want you on here. I mean, that's just the reality of it. But we keep pushing forward. So, guys, I don't want this to turn into a rambling video, but I do want you guys to know, some of you people that are regular followers of my channel, if you've wondered where some of my videos have been lately, that's why. I've literally had 3 or 4 videos that I've uploaded that every one of them has been hit by YouTube for one reason or another. And I've even published some without them being monetized, just for the folks that regularly watch my channel. But guys, it's just a quick video that I wanted to do. If you're interested in help supporting the channel, become a channel member, go over to my main page. You can also support me by the affiliate links down below. Those are literally mostly Amazon. And then, of course, I do have my own website at boomsticktacticalgear.com, where you can buy some t-shirts and things like that. This is just a struggle that we continually go through. But guys, hope you liked the video. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel. Be sure to subscribe. Check me out on other platforms, guys. I've got them linked down in the description. Follow me over there. I do try to communicate with everybody across platforms, and as many of you guys know. But guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.